What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Hope everybody's doing well. Good early afternoon from Accra, Ghana. Nice little push up for Bitcoin. We talked about the shorts dropping out yesterday, and we're starting to see a little bit of a climb here. So we're sitting at 40,700. We're up about 4.5 on the day, the most movement we've seen in over a week. We're seeing a market cap of 768 billion, 24-hour volume 35.76 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto.com, you can sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app, and you can grab one of their incredible Visa cards for cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives. Depending on the level of card that you have, $25 just for signing up through my referral. So 1.2 billion worth of Bitcoin leaves Coinbase in a week, proving institutional investments are heavily pouring in. Now, as many of you know, and for any of you who are new to crypto, when we start to see outflow, we start to see Bitcoin flowing off of exchanges, it's bullish. It means institutions, it means whales, even retail investors, they're looking to hold their Bitcoin for the long term. So large institutional investors are starting to become more comfortable with the crypto sector and pouring millions into the asset class. For years now, some of the world's largest and widely recognized financial institutions have strengthened the infrastructure supporting cryptocurrency. So an eye-watering 31,130 Bitcoin worth approximately 1.2 billion was moved away from Coinbase Exchange in the past week. This is the largest net outflow registered since 2017. That's absolutely huge, guys. It's an indication that investors now view Bitcoin as a new veritable investment asset. Not only that, but it's an indication that they're looking to hold on to that Bitcoin for the long term. So the Glassnode report further notes that such massive outflows are a consistent trend with Coinbase Balance. And being the largest publicly traded US-based exchange and the biggest crypto exchange by Bitcoin reserves, this bolsters the thesis that Bitcoin is being adopted as a micro asset by major institutional clients. So well, that's extremely exciting and exactly what we want to see. We want to see Bitcoin flowing off the exchanges, going into the cold wallets and being held for the long term. So Michael Saylor compared Bitcoin to real estate in New York. During a speech at the Economic Club of New York, he compared cryptocurrency to real estate that investor purchases in an American metropolis. In the context of rising inflation, real estate retains the status of a reliable and profitable asset. In this regard, Bitcoin can also be considered a safe haven asset that is not subject to inflation risks. Now let me know in the comment sections, do you agree with Michael Saylor is saying here? Do you think Bitcoin is one of the safest investments during times of massive inflation? Or do you find that inflation affects the market quite negatively? Or do you find that inflation affects the market badly enough that it makes you hesitant to invest into Bitcoin? So let me know in the comments and we'll jump right into the analysis. So yesterday we talked about the shorts falling out of the market. I said, look guys, this is really fishy. The whales may know something that we don't ahead of this Fed meeting news with the shorts dropping out of the market like that. And now we're seeing a nice bounce back to the upside, but we're kind of just getting started here. We are still seeing that increase in longs, but do watch this bearish divergence. Eventually it will play out and we will see a drop in the long positions, which could cause a bear trap. Maybe we push all the way up to 44.6K and then we roll over once again. But if you are watching this diamond bottom pattern, I mentioned yesterday it's not my favorite pattern in the world, but if this is the breakout that you're looking at, then it would take you all the way back up to that level of resistance at 44.6K. So we saw this crazy wick yesterday, and you can see there's quite a bit of volume. The bears pushed it right back down, but we are starting to break out just a little bit here. We're back above the EMAs on the 4-hour, about to have the bullish cross. So if we could hold them, that's when we could see that push right up to about 44.6K. If we pop over to our next chart here, I was talking about the golden ratio and how we're continuing to hit it as resistance, and we finally broken through. So what we can do here is take this Fibonacci out. That is exactly what the bulls wanted to see, to break back above the golden ratio. So take it from your swing high down to your swing low, and now we're hitting resistance on the 0.618, the golden ratio, which is coming in about 40.6K. So obviously this is a massive level, because if you watch my channel, you know if you get back above the golden ratio, higher likelihood you're coming back up to where you started. Hold that support, come back up to where you started, which is coming in at about 40 42.5k. If you break through that, you hold a support, you target the 1.618, which should take you all the way up to about 45.9k. But as of right now, we are seeing a little bit of rejection by 40.6k. So there's always a possibility that you get rejected, you roll, and you come all the way back down to where you started at about 37.5k. So your major resistance right now is at 40.6k level. Break above it, that's when you can see that beautiful continuation up to 42.5. Break above that and you're going to see a major breakout, as we'd also be breaking out of this ascending triangle where the resistance is coming in at about 44.6k. So we'll see if some volume can step in here and we can see a nice push up to about 44.6. It really depends on that Fed news, but as I've been saying, the fact that the shorts dropped right out of the market kind of tells me that the whales know something we don't. A little bit of insider information, and we are starting to see a little bit of a push here. So we'll jump over to our next chart, which is here on the daily. I've been talking about the dead cat bounce. If we do break out of this ascending triangle here, we can push all the way up to about 58 to 60k and then begin to roll over, and that would give us our bear market structure. We are putting in a beautiful double bottom here. So if we come up and we break this neckline, let's drop it in quickly. Hope you're well, hope the pets are healthy, and hope you're working towards all your goals and aspirations. Some people, they probably find me so corny. So if we break out of this pattern, it could take you all the way up to the 0.5 at about 47.7k and break you out of this ascending triangle. As of right now, in my opinion, the most important thing to watch is that let me pop it open here, that 40.6k level. We could easily get rejected here and come all the way back down, or we get rejected, we come back down for a back test of the EMAs, we hold them as support, and we see continuation. We break through, we hold it as support, we hold the golden ratio as support, and that's when you can head all the way up to about 42.6k. And if you break above that, boom, then you head all the way up to the 1.618 at about 45.9, which lines up with the resistance of our ascending triangle. And of course, the bearish scenario, we simply get rejected, we roll over, and we either just continue to go through this boring consolidation, or we finally start to sell off and come back down to this low of about 37.2k. And then your next level of support, as I've been mentioning, is this trend line that lines all the way back up to our July lows, which is coming in for Bitcoin at around 35.8k. So that's it for this one. If you're watching this diamond pattern, we have broken out and you are in a technical target to about 44.6. Shout out to the Discord, over 1,800 members talking all things crypto. We have buy and take profit zones based off support, resistance, Fibonacci. If you're looking to dollar cost average into your altcoins, the DCA charts for the live trades on the channel. We just added XRP, the DCA trade strategy fully explained. And we have over 1,800 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto, 350 USD. If you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit, $4,100. And if you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit, $4,100 in bonuses for a limited time. And I will see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.